Guess what, y'all? It's potato day. I should have done this yesterday before it rained, but that was Easter, so let's get to this. We have freed the potatoes. It was so hard to open. There was probably a better way to open this, but I just started cutting at things, and I got it open. I'm outside now. It says to cut the larger potatoes into 2 halves. So that would be about 2 inches each. So that would be about right down the middle right there. One down, a few more to go. I totally cut that in one clip. I should have used a second hand for that one, or had it at a different angle, but yeah, no one got injured. Alright, next potato. Here's the potatoes we ended up with. It said to cut the larger ones. This one could have been cut, but a lot of the plants started right in the middle, and I didn't want to damage this one since seems to be the biggest one. We've only got 2 potato pieces that aren't growing anything at all, but hopefully they'll start. But otherwise, these should be pretty good. Last year I did some, and we only got like 2 small potatoes, but I also used grocery store potatoes. These are potato seeds. Let's get to the planting. First, a duck break. I got them out here right now, and they're just the cutest things. I don't have them fully moved out since. If I left them like this, a hawk would get them or something, but they're out here right now since I can still watch them. Yeah, I like it. Forgot that I left a ginormous mess in the garden from last year. So I've got to pick that up. Let's see, what transition can I do? Boom. I got most of the pots and stuff out of there, and I started flipping the soil, and then I realized that I probably need either a gardening hoe or a gardening rake for that. So I dug inside the garage for like 10 minutes to find that. Those are just weeds. I'm pretty sure this was something that we planted a few years ago. So I replanted that in that pot, and I tried to get the cilantro, I'm pretty sure it's cilantro, out. We've been eating it for the last few years. I tried to get it out, as you can tell, but it's been there for 3 years, and it did not want to leave. So we're just gonna have to work around that and uproot the soil, get it nice and loose and stuff, and flip it and all that, and let's get to that. This is way easier with a gardening hoe than a shovel, because all you do with this one is you just put it in the ground and you pull it back, as compared to with the shovel, where I had to manually flip every piece of dirt, and it was hard to stay in line and stuff. I've got most of it flipped, and now I'm gonna even it out with, my finger keeps getting in the way, even it out with the gardening rake. I don't know when I last checked in on you guys. I'm making it sound like I'm your mother. When I last checked in on you, I evened this out, and I dug the first trench, as they called it on the instructions. Super helpful. They have instructions on the back of the potatoes. It said about 4 inches wide and about 6 to 8 inches deep. So I'd say I did pretty good on that. Let's get the potatoes in there. It said to put the cut side down. I didn't cut too many, but let's get the cut ones first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bet you didn't tell that I said each number in a different language. I totally know all of those languages. I'm pretty sure I did English, Spanish, French, German, Chinese, Arabic, and Japanese. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now let's cover these up. got them all covered up, and I've got some, my camera will not focus outside. I've got some potatoes left. Let's get those in. This trench turned out a lot cleaner than the other one. Let's get the potatoes in, and I'm not counting for you guys this time. I don't want to learn another million languages. Yeet. I'm not even cutting this time. I'm just throwing them in there. I've got 3 more. Right. 1, 2, 3. Perfectly fit. Let's cover these back up. I've got them covered. I'm probably going to put down some marker and water them, but that's it for now. I'm going to read more on the watering instructions right after I leave, and goodbye.
Square one, my slate is clear. Rest your head on